The apartment building had 12 floors. Everyone knew that. The elevator panel confirmed it. 1 through 12, then PH for the penthouse. No 13. Never had been. Management even joked about it during tenant meetings, saying they weren't superstitious enough to skip a number, but the blueprints proved otherwise. So when the elevator doors slid shut one night and the display flickered 13, I thought it was a glitch. I was coming home late, just past 2 a.m. The hallway lights buzzed as I stepped inside the elevator alone. The doors closed with a tired groan, and the car began to rise. Then it slowed. The lights dimmed. The display blinked between 12 and something blank before settling on 13. My stomach tightened. The elevator stopped. The bell dinged. The doors opened to a hallway that shouldn't exist. It looked wrong. The walls were the same color as our building's corridors, but darker, as if soaked in shadow. The carpet was old and damp, stained with footprints that went in only one direction, away from the elevator. There were doors lining the hall. Each one had a number scratched into the wood instead of mounted metal plates. The air smelled like rust and cold rain. I stayed frozen inside the elevator. Then I heard footsteps. Soft, careful. Someone stood beside me now. I hadn't heard them enter. A man, middle-aged, wearing office clothes, his tie loosened like he'd had a long day. His face was pale, eyes hollow with exhaustion. "Is this my floor?" he asked quietly. Before I could answer, he stepped forward. "Wait," I said. "This floor doesn't exist." He smiled faintly. "It does if you need it to." And then he walked out. The doors began to close on their own. I lunged forward, trying to stop them, but the hallway was already stretching, longer than it should be. The man was halfway down it now, his footsteps sinking into the carpet like wet sand. He reached one of the doors. It opened before he touched it. Darkness swallowed him. The door shut. The elevator doors slammed closed. The display flickered back to 12. The car jolted and continued upward as if nothing had happened. When I stumbled out on my floor, my hands were shaking. I barely slept that night. The next morning, I checked the building's notice board. A small paper was pinned beneath the announcements. In memory of Daniel H. beloved co-worker and friend. He will be missed. The photo showed the man from the elevator. According to the note, he had disappeared the night before. Security footage showed him entering the elevator, but never getting off. Since then, I've started paying attention. The elevator still stops on floor 13 sometimes, always late at night. Always with someone inside who looks tired, broken, finished. And every time the doors open, someone gets off, even though the building only has 12 floors.